Every day, historic buildings across America are being torn down, and what's inside can be lost or destroyed forever. But not if Mike and Robert get there first.
Bring it down just a little bit.
From an old farmhouse to an abandoned mill, together they restore, repurpose, or resell whatever salvage they can find.
Now, this is a no-fun zone.
They're saving pieces of history and America, one salvage job at a time.
The value just keeps going up.
They are the Salvage Dawgs.
All right, Mike, Robert, y'all have to see this. The boys have done it now.
Yeah? I can't believe that. Come on, Sal.
Ben, 10, huh? Oh, God.
Ready for inspection?
You're putting the band back together. What do you think, man?
You guys have never looked better, I'm telling you.
We got our new road show.
The MC Hammer look.
Give us that.
Looking like a fool.
Where'd you get the stuff?
Auburn.
High School.
Auburn High School?
We'll march around. I'll show you some moves.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be in marching band.
Tay was in the band. He played trombone for 4 years in high school. He had to wear the uniform with the funky hat and feather, with the boa. Come on, Rob.
This is fashionable.
Show the public you had a funny bone.
No, I don't.
I would never put on one of those uniforms. That's my first thought.
And march. And then roll your feet. Right turn, hut. Left turn, hut. Hold on to them pants.
They look good at them. I'm just telling you, they put on a show for me.
Ben, halt.
Now, don't you keep going?
Not on a halt. Parade rest.
Robert was just too cool to put on a band uniform.
You're either on the football team or you're in the band.
Yeah.
What can we sell these things for, and what did you pay for?
Not much. I mean, they're essentially just
Big
giving
lump,
them away.
yeah.
$75. Full
see.
suit.
I'm not the market.
You're not the market.
No.
Well, Robert's our barometer. If Robert doesn't like it, the rest of the public's going to love it.
I see where somebody might want those for Halloween or just for a gag. Kind of like a gag they put on in the parking lot today.
We actually got a pretty good job this week. It's up in Laurel Fork. It's kind of a rambling Victorian, probably from probably 1910.
You know the movie The River Runs Through It?
Did it run through the house?
Not quite, but it's kind of that look kind of thing.
That's really nice color.
Good
on this
color.
one.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of the key. Is
Yeah.
It's got a lot of cool natural paneling and some painted stuff, and it's got a good patina to it. Stuff that we can do
We're
something
taking out
with.
wall paneling down?
Yeah, we're going to take out some of the D-board, not all of it. All right, so we got an opportunity to go see, take a tour of Virginia Brick over in Salem.
Over Virginia
Oh,
Brick.
Virginia Brick.
Yeah, they're gonna. We've been talking with them about creating some reproduction pavers. So they're gonna
looking
give us a
forward
tour
to
of the
that.
place. Well, you don't get to go. Sorry about
Come
that.
on.
Somebody's got to unload the truck, and that would be you guys.
Hey, so I got something that I think you'll like a lot. So you've been working, you've been thinking about restoring that bus or doing some custom project with
I'm
it.
not thinking about restoring it. The build we're going to do this week is the Volkswagen conversion.
Oh,
We brought it in as a crushed piece, and there was enough left over to make it something else, so that's what we're going to do.
best used firewood store.
No, you guys have
at
absolutely
it.
no vision. Robert thinks this is a pile of junk, but Tay and I are going to make something really cool with it.
I think I've come up with some sketches. So that's the original bus. This is what I'm thinking of. So obviously you probably envision this, but it's nice to kind of see it. Robert's probably not going to want to ride
Yeah,
it.
he's not going to want to ride in this. This is too cool for Robert.
Yeah, okay.
Volkswagens did make a truck, and they're either completely shot or they're $40,000. So I've always wanted one, but I was never able to afford one. We're going to make a truck out of this ourselves. I mean, we're kind of doing it the hard way, but that's what I know.
What if you just cut here, this whole back portion off, and that's the part that goes against here?
Tay's got a good design up, and we're working together on the configuration of it. Which will build a bed and figure out how to marry up the back of the bus to the front of the bus. You're looking better already.
Oh yeah, man. A cabrio.
Let's go ahead and chop off the back. He's an engineer in training, and this is what he loves to do. I'm so proud. We'll get it into the metal shop, and we'll figure out how to incorporate this piece. I think that's a great idea. I love that.
I thought it was...
Love that. We're heading out to Southwest Virginia, kind of out in the sticks.
Tell me we're out here on vacation.
Mike, what's the plan here?
It's basically just harvesting wood. Doors, all the doors.
Especially the headers over the doors, all the interior ones.
We'll pull the trim because all the color wood. So we're going to have 2 rooms of beadboard unpainted. The posts, obviously, we're going to take a lot of care with them because they are sweet.
We'll be out of here by 10 a.m.
Yeah, we're done already.
Let's go. All right, dogs.
Dogs.
One, two, dogs.
There's about 40 or 50 of these things, and each one of them makes a perfect, like a base for a shelf, or they're hanging on your wall, and you got a coat hook.
We sell them for about 45 bucks. That's gold, man.
Ka-ching. I can totally feel the love that was in this house. It's sad to see it come down.
You getting emotional, Gracie?
Yes.
Pretty much all the value to us on this house is the molding. And the only reason that is because of the color. It's got a great patina to it, which you can't replicate. I use them in furniture to make a frame. Oh, that's the first one I broke. Oh.
What is it? See, these are some serious fireworks.
He always finds
It's always been a problem with his mother and him. Blowing things up, you know.
Check it out. Look at these fireworks.
There's a mortar.
They're massive mortars. Yeah, I got some artillery.
What a shocker he found that.
One thing that attracted me to the house to begin with was the porch post with the brackets. They consider it a fretwork or country Victorian. I don't know if there is such a thing, but I'm just coining the phrase right now just in case somebody wants to use it later on.
You breaking those already?
No, coming out crazy. What is that all about? I mean, I get no credit at all anymore. I mean, not that I ever got any in the beginning, but, you know. Of course, he knows. Can't part too.
He lost 5% of them. That's reasonable, I'd say. You know, it's incredibly reasonable for Mike.
That's a nice pile of brackets right there.
Easy. I hear cracking.
There's a huge quantity of beadboard in this house. We can sell that in quantity. We can also make projects out of it.
Tongue and groove, it's just like flooring, but on the wall, you know, so you've got to separate it before you pry it out. Otherwise, you do that. And you rip the tongue off, and then that's useless.
It's getting real close to kindling.
It's a lot of work to take that stuff off carefully enough not to ruin it.
Where's the system, okay?
Don't spend too much time on one nail, just kind of rotate.
There's the end.
Nice. No breakage either. Victory.
Don't tell Robert this is easy.
If we go too fast, we'll have to go in there and help with that.
Ted and I just decided, we were pretty well caught up, and it's getting close to lunch. There's a fishing hole over here, and we were told we could go fish on it.
I always got my gear with me and my license, so...
Yeah, me too. If I could get somebody to pay me to fish, I'm in.
Ooh, look at all those beadhead nips.
Oh, gosh, there is no comparison to fly fishing and salvaging. Oh, man, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's cold water right there, buddy. It's comforting. It's relaxing. I can just sit and cast all day. Robert Redford couldn't have done any better.
Does anyone know where the other half of our team went?
I thought they were working on the porch.
I don't hear anything.
Man, I just noticed it's quiet out there. Is there another opportunity that presented itself, you know? Another house that I missed? Across the field from one of the porches, you could see the little fish camp.
They're fishing.
Yeah, Mike, look, I'm soaking wet now.
Me too.
Well, I mean, I'd kill them, except I need their help.
It's sad that I wasn't completely and utterly shocked.
Somehow they're gonna have to pay.
Tay and Grayson and I are feeling like we're being pretty productive, but Ted and Mike are outside fishing.
We'll go walk back up with a sunburn.
I mean, with waders, fishing. I had to figure out a way that I was going to get their attention, that was for sure. Ted run across these fireworks, and I was thinking, okay, they'll never hear me coming.
Come on, baby.
Approaches were pretty tough. I mean, it was deep weeds and stickers, and then I was in open ground, so I really had to be careful.
Oh, shit. Guess Robert found us.
Oh, no. Hey, Rob,
you guys doing?
we're
Come
taking
on,
our
Rob.
union
Come on,
break.
man.
I was doing work and pleasure. Just boom. And very little pleasure, by the way.
That's right.
I didn't catch one fish. And then we was interrupted by some ordnance.
Hey, somebody's got to be working. What are you doing, man?
I was gonna bring the big gun. I thought better of it.
See, that's a.
I know you would have brought the big gun.
Doggone right, man. Go big or go home, baby. There's nothing, nothing bite.
Well, that's good, because it's time to go back to work.
Busted. Making a truck out of the bus, it's going to morph into something really cool.
Well, I need to attach the frame for the bed to the truck itself with a permanent weld. What we want is everything to go back on as naturally as possible. Even though we're reshaping the back of the cab, we still would like the original parts to screw right in and function appropriately. I got it in. Now go ahead and let go of it, see if it holds. Super. Yeah, like it. Wow. Sweet. Can't beat that fit, can you?
Nice to have you guys back.
It's good to be back. I'd like to say it's good to be back. Robert definitely reminded us how much work was left to be done.
Y'all remember how to work?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, sir.
Y'all got that hallway finished yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Give me a couple pieces of that.
With no help from you. I might add.
Ted and I have got the ability to do it, so we're going to catch up real fast.
Ooh.
Come on. That fishing done taking it out of you, kid.
There's tons of work left to be done. And I couldn't think of a better place to put them is back on those porches because we wanted to get those ceilings because that stuff had a great look to it, that old blue porch paint, you know, kind of sky blue. And I know what was above it.
Oh, we're taking off the view.
Yeah. It seemed like a perfect job for the fishermen. Birds and nests and mice, dead carcasses, and everything they deserved is what was above that ceiling.
You know, a dust mask might not be a bad idea.
You're probably right, Tip.
Just desserts is what we call it.
Hey, is that all you got?
Hope it tasted good. Bon appetit.
I could eat that for lunch. Matter of fact, I did.
Once most of the work was done, most of the stuff had blown out, I decided to come help.
Look at this guy. A little rough on the B-board.
A lot of splinters.
And then he got a mouthful of mung, and then he decided that it's time to leave the rest of it.
I think our work here is about done, don't you think, Mike?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we got what we came for. Took about an hour and a half longer than we had expected.
That's about how long we were fishing. Good job, Mike.
Put a bow on it. We were wrapping it up pretty quick, so we got to get back to Roanoke to go visit the old Virginia brick factory. We're really looking forward to that. Robert and I heading over to West Salem to the old Virginia brick factory. You know, we're always looking for a new product for Black Dog, and these guys make custom bricks. So, hey, how about a custom Black Dog paver or doorstop or bookend or something?
Mikey!
Good
Come on, brother.
Good morning.
Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Sharon over
Hey,
there.
Robert Cole.
Sharon came and shopped with us here at Black Dog one day. And Deet, I've known for years. He's a musician and local celebrity. Main thing was he had some good picking, I think, for us to look at.
Yep.
And I noticed.
We've been here since 1890 on this same site. We got here in 1898. So,
You guys look good.
We do.
There's something in the brick.
That's right.
we're one of the few molded brick companies left in the United States that are made in the wooden molds to give it that old colonial look. Every brick here is touched by hand. How would you like to have this job all day? Right here.
They got these big vats of mud. They slap it into these forms to make sure that it's completely filled and it's got the right consistency to it.
I like what he's making
Look
over
at
there.
this.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I'm going to need to throw one of those.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah, I want to throw one.
I'm telling you, you guys watch out, man. He's been known to hurt people.
They let me throw some mud. For the kid in you, that's always fun. The Salem Red Sox want me.
Yeah.
Not long. Not for long. It's not that easy. And it's a rhythm. It's a lot of work. All right, what am I doing wrong?
Everything.
You couldn't get yours to release.
No, it's always a problem. I'm 58 years old, you know. There it is.
That's kind of right.
That's good. You know where that's going? It's going right back in this pile. I'm going to do a little bit better than he did.
There you go. I think he's mad.
I think so. Robert's still got some kid in him too, whether you think that or not. Robert went to school on me.
Mine was better than his.
Well, his looked better than mine. It released better. Found out later on that they both fell apart in the kiln. But they had a couple of samples of the original Black Dog papers that they had fired a couple of days before we came.
That's what we made for you guys. It turned out great, Mike.
Yeah, look at those. The papers that they did for us are really cool, and we're going to have them make a couple hundred to start.
I want to see some stuff I can take home with me.
You want to take some things?
Yeah, I mean, we're interested in those molds.
Mike, normally these things are like $6 a piece. For you, it'll be $200.
I'm gonna get 95 bucks a piece on them, easy.
Put tchotchkes in them, whatnot, and bric-a-brac. You should see Robert's man cave. It's all little thimbles and little trays.
We got some stuff around the corner you might want to look at.
Whoa! Here's the glory hole right here.
Yeah, we got all kinds of neat stuff.
Turned into a really good opportunity to pick.
Now, what would you guys do with something like this?
And I could use it for a piece of furniture?
That's what we were going to do with it.
Is that right?
No.
Well, why don't you do it and bring it over and sell it to me then? Yeah.
The mixers and the
Teeth.
teeth and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we got some old decrepit teeth.
I figure a piece, I'd say $1.
How about that gear?
Okay, do you want that gift wrapped, or you
Yeah, absolutely.
And what we'll do, we'll weigh them.
Well, $1 below scrap is what I was thinking. We got to move it.
Did you know how a scrap just went up yesterday?
It was a great show they put on because, hey, at the end of it, we got stuff.
$4 a piece.
$4.50.
$4.50.
That's kind of the key to any of our businesses. You got to bring something home.
You actually paid us real? Is this going to be good?
No.
You feel like...
Now I got to get back to the shop and see what Tay came up with the VW bus.
The reality of the situation is that
Ah, look at this. Look at this.
we're on our way to California.
Is that right?
That thing's beautiful.
Yeah. What's up, man? You guys did a fantastic job of
What do you
this
think,
thing.
man?
Man, that is custom.
I think it's got California written all
She
over it.
lives again.
Oh, the bus turned out awesome. I mean, it really looks good.
Is this what you had in mind, Robert?
Exactly.
We took...
Isn't this what I said?
Yeah.
Remember how unhappy you were to see it the first
I do.
Yeah, I'm surprised, Robert. He's on board with it now. You know, he's.
Got to see it finished.
Yeah.
I mean, we did the back, right? We took the back of the van, put it here, patched it. That opens up.
What's in here?
Yeah, so this will open up. So when we're doing deliveries,
This is
whatever.
the camper.
Y'all get in it, take it around the block. You get on the other side.
How's it doing?
Come on, Rob. Let's take a ride.
Well, I was worried at the beginning of how much it costs, and I still haven't gotten a report back on it. But I have driven it.
How much is this costing
Hey, this is
me?
what they do. They throw you in the driver's seat and get you driving it before they show you how much it's going to cost you.
Hey, California bound.
This is art, man.
Isn't that bad?
It's art.
It's not for sale right now. It's kind of our traveling billboard, and we'd go do a parts run or something.
Yes, it is for sale.
Robert's going to have to buy my personal investment out first.
Somebody offers him the right price, he'll sell it.
Okay, it's for sale.
I just know you're happy that we're done with it.
Send me the bill.
Yeah.
You've paid it already. It was a great week. We went to Laurel Forks and pulled some really good stuff out of Victorian. I got to go fishing. He got to go throw ordnance. We went to Old Virginia Brick.
Yeah, that was fun.
We got a new Black Dog paver coming. We got band uniforms.
Yeah, I think that they make great costumes.
And
We got a great new VW bus.
I knew you threw him in the driver's seat. Robert is in, you know.
Oh, it was a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
I'm glad I came up
That
with
was a great
that.
idea you had there.
Turned out great.